Elder Creek Elementary dance students. Miss Dana here. I'm sad we can't be together in person today, but at least we can do this to try to connect and keep the joy of dancing and moving our bodies going in our lives, because it's only going to make things feel better if you move your body and listen to some uplifting music. Okay, so we are going to start with a warm-up. We will then review some movements that we have learned during our time together, as well as the combination that we've done together. So if your body feels already warmed up and ready to go, you can fast forward through this warm-up and just go to the material. Otherwise, it's very, very important that you warm up your body before doing any sort of exercise activity. You don't want to injure yourself today or in the future. And making sure that your body is nice and warm before doing that will really help to ensure that no injuries happen. Okay, so we're going to get started on the warm-up. Wear something comfortable that you can move in that's not going to get in the way. As far as footwear goes, it depends on what flooring you have. On this floor at my house, it's a little too slippery with my dance shoes, so I'm choosing not to wear them right now for this area. So I'm just putting on some socks. It's up to you. You just want to make sure that you're not going to get stuck in the floor. You know, for example, when we do our pivots and we're on the balls of our feet, we don't want our heels to get stuck because that could tweak our knees. Okay, so let's get started on our warm-up. Let's remember our alignment that we've talked about, where we stack our body parts. We pretend to hold a bowl of slime on our head, and if we had strangely long earlobes, they'd be touching right here. Our ribs are pulled in, our tail feathers are pointing to the ground, not up here, and we're stacked nice and strong. Second position, reach, reach. Good. Lengthen, like you're being stretched like a rubber band. We're going to reach to your right. I know that this is my left, because you guys are getting to that age where you understand that I am mirroring you, even though it is my opposite side that I'm using. That happens around age 8 or 9, where your brains start to understand that that's happening, that I'm mirroring you and I'm actually doing the opposite. So we're going to flat back forward, also known as hinging. We've talked about this. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my nice flat back. Good, and my toes are going to point forward for this, and I'm dropping my weight down, shaking my head yes and no, releasing any of that tension we have, especially these days being stuck at home. Over to your right leg, breathe into those muscles. Thank your leg for working and making it available for you to dance. Over to the left leg. Not everyone has the physical ability to dance like this, and those of us that do are very lucky. Come back center, bring it up. Walk your feet together. We have our parallel first position. Feet right under our hips. Plie, plie. Again, we want our tail feathers pointing to the ground, our ribs closed, balancing that bowl of slime on our head. Our knees track right over our toes. Good. Plie means to bend. It's a French term from ballet. The verb is plier, it means to bend. Elevate. Good. Keep finding length. Still being stretched like a rubber band in both directions. Good. Nice. Shoulders are pulled down, using all of our muscles. Everything to lift. Holding here. How long can you hold? Yeah, my balance is off today. Well, it's not easy to talk and dance at the same time. And I haven't been able to go to dance class. Good. Keep trying to balance. Squeeze everything. And come down. Go for the second position. And same thing. Plie and stretch. Plie and lengthen. Plie, stretch. Plie, lengthen. Good. Keep everything engaged. Excuse me, I got an itch. Woo. Elevate. Lift. 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 Elevate means to elevate, obviously. And breathing. Next one, hold. Keep holding. Good. All right, we're going to do our isolations. This is where we move one part of our body while keeping everything else still. It doesn't mean soft, still doesn't mean soft. You still need to engage and keep it strong, but only allow one part of your body to move. We're going to start with our head. We're going to look right, center, left, center, right, center, left. Now take out the center. Look right, look left, look right, look left, look right. Make it sharp. down, center. Notice that I can breathe this whole time. I'm not collapsing in my neck, which makes it hard to breathe. I'm just still lengthening and changing the gaze of my eyes. Take out center, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Good, ear to shoulder, and right, center, left, center, right, center. Now take out center, go right, left, right, left, right, left. Next, our shoulders, we do both. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just the right, and right, 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 right. Good. All these isolations are going to make for better body rolls, better popping, especially if you're into hip hop. And then we're going to alternate. 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to do syncopation. 1 and 2, hold 3, 4. 5 and 6, hold 7, 8. 1 and 2, hold 3, 4. 5 and 6, hold 7, 8. Now take out the hold. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Now our ribs. Remember, we want our rib cage, which is a whole piece, to slide along a countertop. We don't want it to rock. A nice flat countertop sliding across. Here are our ribs. Push side, 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 side. Good. You should really feel this in your abdominals if you're doing it correctly. Try going faster. Good. Now we're going to contract, open, close, open, close, open, close. So you're arching and then rounding your spine. Faster. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Good. Just the ribs. Now hips. So again, this is different than the ribs like we talked about. This is like a dipping motion because you're pinching, like you're trying to get your hip bone into your armpit. And faster. Good. All right, walk your feet back together. Big deep breath in. Drop it down, dive into the water. Shake your head yes and no. Your knees can be soft if they need to be. Not everyone is as flexible as me, even though I've had to work on it. I was never naturally flexible. Good. All right. So, let's move on to the material that we have worked on in class. One of the movements that we have done a lot of is pivots. I'm going to do it facing you as well as facing that direction. I'm no longer going to mirror you. You guys are 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. Your guys' brains are to the point where you probably have already figured out the difference between mirroring somebody, where if I do this arm, you do the same arm, but that's actually your left arm and my right arm. And you understand that concept. The little ones don't quite get that. You guys understand the difference. So again, I'm no longer going to be mirroring you right now. When I say my right, I'm going to do my right. When I say my left, I'm going to do my left. So remember, a pivot, your feet stay in place, like you stepped in some goo. And all you can do is swivel. You can't lift your feet off of the ground. So if I go this way and I'm trying to turn to face that direction, it's not going to work because I would have to lift up this foot. So if my legs are getting tangled, that means I've gone the incorrect way and I want to go the other way. So what we've done in class is 2-step pivots. So one looks like this. Step forward and I pivot. Okay? So now I'm going to do 2-step pivots in a row. I'm going to go step, pivot, step, pivot. That was on my right. So the way we could count that is 1, 2, 3, 4, or another way of counting it would be double time. 1 and 2, and that would be faster, obviously, even though I didn't just do it faster this time. Another trick to practicing your pivots is to put the opposite hand as the foot that you're going to be stepping on out to the side, and that reminds you where you should be pivoting. So it will look like this if you use that arm. It's telling you where I want it to go. Yes, that was my right. So I'm going to do my left now. I go left, pivot, left, pivot. Again, we can use the arm to help tell us where to go. Left, pivot, left, pivot. All right, I did it facing you. I'm going to do it facing this way now. With my right, step, pivot, step, pivot. With the arm, tell you where to go. Step, pivot, step, pivot. Left would be step left, pivot, step left, pivot. With the arm telling you where to go, it would be like this. Step, pivot, step, pivot. Okay? Now, just to remind you, we learned that, and then we did it across the floor. I'm going to turn and face the other way again. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, step, pivot, step, pivot. Now, obviously, in this space, I don't have a lot of room. But we've talked about making your walks big and expensive, right? Picking your feet up and moving. I can't really do that here. If you have room at home, awesome. Or go outside and do it. So if I do my left, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, step, pivot, step, pivot. All right, wonderful. Pivot. Sorry, I have to let my kitty out really fast. Darn kitty. Say hi, Kingsley. Bye, Kingsley. Hank, it's okay. Shh. It's just me. All right, he's going to stop in a minute here. Hank, go lay down. Go lay down. Hank, lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Go lay down. Excuse me. Okay, moving on to our 3-step turn. This one's going to be a little tricky with space, because usually we would do it traveling a little bit more. So I'm going to have to make it not travel as much. I'll just pick my feet up more. I'm going to face this way for right now so you can see my sideways version. So if I was facing downstage, my audience, I would step out on 1. I come together 2. I open back up 3. If I was going to do it the other way, I would step left to the side, right comes together, and left comes back to the side. So again, a little faster. I would go 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to come together on 4 right now. And then the other way, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come together on 4. But if you do it facing this way, 3-step turn to the right would be 1, 2, 3. Let's come together on 4. Other way is 1, 2, 3, together 4. You should see every part of the room when you do this. If you don't see every part of the room, meaning, I will show you the difference. If you are trying to go like this, I didn't see every part of the room. So you should see every part of the room when you do your 3-step turn, and you should end up back where you started. So one more time with the together on 4. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, moving on, kickball changes. We used a flick kick. We talked about a flick kick, like you're trying to get something off of your shoe. We also talked about how a ball change can be done in any sort of direction. We are doing ours to the back. And a ball change is just simply shifting your weight from one foot to the other. So you are stepping. And remember, stepping is with weight. Touching is without weight. Okay? So I'm going to do it facing you. I'm going to do it with my right leg, remember. I'm going to go flick kick, ball, change. So I kick it forward. As it bends again, that's when it comes behind me to switch my feet. Let's do it on the left. I kick, bring it back, ball, change. Kick, ball, change. I'm going to turn and face this way now. With my right leg. Kick, ball, change. Kick, ball, change. With my left, it would be kick, ball, change. Kick, ball, change. I know I'm pointing my foot when I do that. I'm very much a technically trained dancer. I have a hard time forgetting to do that, but like in hip hop and other styles, you may flex the foot, and that's fine. I'm not expecting you to point. Okay, so those are 3 things that we reviewed, that we learned in class. 3 different movements: pivot, 3-step turn, kickball change. Now, let's move on to our combination that we learned. The first part went like this. I'm going to do it facing you the first time. I am going to mirror you now. I am going to mirror you now. We walked forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, step, pivot, step, pivot, right? And we just talked about that a few minutes ago. From here, we went out, in, out, nod, nod, plie, big jump, land with a plie, and stand up. It's very important when you're jumping to plie before and after. Now I am tapping my feet together and putting that back down. If you just want to jump here, that's fine too. You do you. No, there's no right or wrong here. We just want to have fun and dance. Okay, let's try that again with count. So I'm going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 5, pivot 6, step 7, pivot 8. I go 1 and 2. Nod 3, 4, plie 5, jump 6, land 7, up 8. Ooh, I lied, sorry. Slide it together on 8. Yes, because we added a more on to that. Okay, one more time a little faster. Actually, I'll face this way. 6, 7, 8. We walk 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, pivot, 1 and 2. Nod 3, 4, plie 5, up 6, 7, 8. Now notice I kind of slid them together. If you can do that on your flooring, awesome. If you can't slide, just jump, please. We don't want to hurt anything. One more time. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's move on. So we came together on 8, and our fists actually come here. I know I didn't say that a second ago, but they will. Yeah, so we came in, fists come up. This is known as a half T. This would be a full T. These obviously are fists. We've talked about the different hands, jazz hands, blades, flexed, bent, fists. We're using fists here. So we just did our jump. Okay, so again, I'm back to mirroring you. I'm here. You're going to go 3-step turn to the right. And on the 4th, together, you're going to tilt your arms and your head. And then back the other way. 1, 2, 3, together, 4. Let's try that again. So we just came together on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? After the 3-step turn, we just came to your left. I know this is my right. I am mirroring you. You're going to go back either 4 steps or 8 punch runs, depending on how much space you have or how you want to move. Because it's your choice whether you travel or not. Punch runs can be done in place. Stepping can be done in place. Okay, we came here, so we're going to go back right, left, right, left. And I'm running out of room. You may have more room at home. Or you can just do it in place. If you're doing the punch runs, it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. If you were to travel, you'd just do it in place. This foot was free. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? That means you have your left foot available to step on, so you can do your tuck jump that we talked about. One knee comes up, then the other. Try that again. So we finished our 3-step turn. We went 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have lots of time for that. I'm going to face this way for the 3-step turn part because we just came together on 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go back 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Hopefully you got that. You can always rewind. Try it again. Remember, this also depends on how much space you have. Do your best. Just have fun and keep moving. You can always pick your feet up big rather than traveling. Right? Okay. So, moving on. We just did step left, tuck, jump, turn. From here, we have 2 right kickball changes. I'm I'm gonna use my left because I'm mirroring you. Kick, ball, change, a kick, ball, change. Leave your feet here. Just do a quarter of a pivot or quarter turn to face this way. That's on 5. You're gonna hold 6, look 7, looking fierce, down 8. Now, when I look on 7, I'm not doing anything with my lower body. But when I come down, I need to pivot my feet to come to this position so I don't hurt myself. If you want, and it feels more comfortable, you can pivot here and then go down, personal choice, but I'm gonna hold it here. I'm gonna look, as I go down, I'm gonna pivot my feet. I notice my back heel is up and I'm looking down, and I'm not releasing all my weight. I'm still keeping everything strong. I'm still engaging my core. I'm still engaging my back. I'm still engaging my legs. We've talked about no wet noodles. Okay, so we're gonna do it again from the tap. Ooh, I didn't give you the counts for the kickball change. All of them, I don't think. Let's see. It was 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, hold 6, look 7, down 8. Okay, so let's try it from the top. I'm gonna face you once, mirroring you, and then I'm gonna face that way. So starting from the top, 5, 6, 7, 8. We walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, hold 6, look 7, down 8. All right, I'm gonna do it facing this way now. Starting with the right foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. We walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, hold 6, look 7, down 8. Okay? So I'm going to do that one more time without music, saying the movements instead of the counts. Because not everyone's a counter. Some people like hearing the movements. 6, 7, 8. Right, left, step right, pivot, step right, pivot, out, in, out, nod, nod, plie, jump, plie, together. 3, step, turn and tilt, 3, step, turn and tilt, a kickball change, pivot, hold, look, and down. All right, let's do it with music. You guys got this. Again, you can rewind it and review before we do it with music. I can get my song. This is one of your guys' favorites, I know, or at least some of you guys. I know everyone has different tastes in music. All right, I'm going to do it facing you guys, and then I'm also going to do it facing that way. We're going to start right leg, I'm mirroring you. Yeah? So this is called prepping a foot. Yeah? It just means you're about to use it. You know you're going to be stepping on it. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, hold 6, 7, 8. All right, so now I'm going to do it facing away from you. Facing that direction. Again, prepping with my right foot. Right, so I don't have a lot of space. Just do the best you can. You can still dance and have fun. If you don't have space indoors to make this travel more, go outside. That's fine. No big deal, right? Other people in your neighborhood will probably enjoy seeing somebody enjoying themselves dancing. So starting on the right foot, get ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So that is what I am giving you today. The plan is to do more of this for you guys, and I'm looking forward to that as well. If you have any questions, you can have your school contact the CLARA Center, contacting Miss Emily Dans if you have any questions or comments or concerns. Another thing, I'm having a really hard time not being able to dance. I dance with 2 professional companies, and I also teach dance. And I can't go into the studio, and it's been really hard for me. But one of the companies that I dance with, the Non-Ho Project, we've been doing some Insta videos with different styles of dance. And some of them may be kind of challenging, but hey, if you don't challenge yourself, you're never gonna push yourself to do new things. So if you would like to check out, I don't know how close I can get here, Non-Ho Project, if you look up for it on Facebook and Instagram, yeah, you can find some other dance resources to dance at home. And then I've also started, I have this YouTube channel, B×3, where I also have some other dance class choreography and movements that you can learn. So find ways to stay busy, find ways to be healthy, to be creative, to connect with those that you care about. We're all in this together, right? So let's just keep up the peace and the joy and the love.